Hello, and welcome back to the Gulag Social Club. Yes, hello, welcome back once again to the Gulag Social Club. This is the only podcast that could disappear for weeks at a time, and you'd probably think we'd been sent to an actual gulag. Joining me today is Byron. Well, when he can be bothered to unmute himself. There you go.
Angry. It's not available. It's out of stock.
Fuck's sake, Byron.
I finally got it as well.
You're still on this. You're still on this. Okay, so we'll just have to jump straight into this whole thing. So of course, as per usual, I'm your host Felix, and after a few weeks, we've returned, haven't we, for another episode of the Gulag Social Club?
Few weeks? You mean like 10 months?
10 months? What? There was an episode like.
Exaggeration.
Anyway, how you doing, Byron?
I'm so fucking angry. It's been 25 minutes. I found it, and it's now out of stock.
Well, okay. Do you mind? How about you share with us what you're particularly angry about today?
Basically, some dickhead sent me a photo of a hentai haven. If you're uncultured, is anime porn. Hentai haven bag. It's a black bag with a huge ass like the logo on it, just covering it. Hold on, let me just.
Sorry, what's the logo? Oh no, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. You're gonna show me the logo now, and I'm just gonna regret it.
Don't worry, I already sent it to you.
Oh lord.
It's unavailable. You know how sad I am.
I mean, you haven't sent it to me, but okay.
It's on thingy. WhatsApp.
Oh, there we go. I've just received it. Let's have a. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it might be. It just kind of
no, it's not like an anime gown with legs spread out wide open. No,
it just kind of looks like you're advocating Heiling Hitler. I mean, any of you listening, you can go look it up, but it just kind of looks like a Nazi symbol to me.
What kind of Nazi symbol are you looking at?
What kind of Nazi symbols are you looking at?
They would never know that's porn. That's why I want it.
What? So you could have the awkward conversation with people when they ask, "Oh, what's that on your bag?"
It's a man of no. If they ask, I'll just say, "Oh, it's just like a custom logo I made." But if it's a man of culture that walks up to me, my boy,
that walks up to you and just clouts you over the head because you're wearing an Hentai Haven bag.
And I take a train to central London every single day.
Oh lord.
So if there isn't one, I'll be nah.
Oh, this is just becoming more sad the more I hear about it. So
Shut up.
Oh my lord.
Let me enjoy my moment, okay?
This is just. Oh, fucking hell. You sound more traumatized than the time I showed you those Arizona Circle sketches.
Yes, because this is important. This is very.
For those of you at home,
this defines my life.
For those of you at home, when it was fireworks night, I gathered the Gulag Social Club and we lit off some fireworks. We also watched some sketches from the Funhouse series at Arizona Circle, which I'd recommend if you haven't already seen it. It's very good. But
very good.
One of them just traumatized Byron.
Oh, it was the thingy. It was the one that what was it? It was like the man cross-dressing. It was like a beefy white man with muscles cross-dressing as a little girl in a haunted house.
No, it's because he was like dressing up as like a doll to be like a kind of haunted doll kind of thing.
But it was like Annabelle. It was like just as Annabelle.
But at the end, the guy who owns the house just says, "Oh, that's just my new sex doll."
He just goes.
Previous owner said something.
Wardrobe.
Yeah, and there's like 4 of them, and they're all like they got disfigured.
Wood's broken.
Got through 4 of them last week.
It just looks like an uncle, like the classic uncle Jerry here, just buying.
Ancient curses don't mean nothing when you're knocking the bottom out of it. Oh lord. Oh,
Oh,
um,
this is a good way to start. So, how's your day feeling? This is a good way to start the
oh, my,
episode.
my, my day's been good. I'll probably get on to why it's been particularly good later when we talk about like kind of stuff we've been doing, especially recently. But you know what I found out recently?
No, I don't care though. I didn't
No, no,
ask.
no, no, no. Come on, Byron. This
Okay,
directly
okay,
affects
okay.
you.
What? Okay,
It
okay. What did
directly
you?
affects the Gulag Social Club. What's the
What did you
one
find?
problem we always have when we're recording with Keanu?
Surprise butt sex.
I mean that like you that's your personal life, man. I'm not trying to get in, you know. Okay. What's the real problem we have when we record with Keanu?
He's Vietnamese.
The correct answer was that his internet is complete shit and he keeps cutting out.
Oh yeah, true, true. Okay, okay, okay.
So you know if we get a good general election in a few weeks, you know we're all gonna get high quality internet. So that's something that's
High
exciting.
quality internet.
Yeah, the
Do I hit 8K streaming porn?
I mean if that's what you want to use it for.
Don't worry about it.
8K, 8K. Who even needs
Stream
8K? I swear
8K.
humans can't even see that high resolution.
Don't worry about it. I can.
It,
My
it's
penis can.
it's like having FPS above 60. It just doesn't make any difference at that stage.
It'll be 8K, 144 hertz.
What? 7,000 frames per second.
Yes. Perfect. See, we're man of culture. We're
Oh,
men of culture.
you can watch Hentai Haven like it's a slow-mo guys video.
You can literally just slow-mo it and enjoy it.
Just like just have you ever seen a slow-mo guys video?
Yeah.
But you know the sound effect they put on when they slow down the footage?
Now, I've
Oh,
got no clue about the sound effects. To play on the podcast.
no, you know, for God's sake, slow-mo sound effect. Let's have a look. So look, I've just played it through my headphones. I'll send it to you, Byron, so you get the picture. Um, but yeah, just imagine that, but like over some sweet sweet hentai. Oh, Byron is yeah, there we go. And just like everything goes into slow motion.
When you're about to ejaculate, but you realize no November, you gotta go back in time. Gotta go back in time.
That's not a time rewind sound.
I
That's
don't
like
care.
slow motion.
I don't care.
Oh, for God's sake, we've already hit like rock bottom.
New lows.
New lows already.
We're running out of content. We have to start with hentai.
Oh Lord.
We need more people. We need more strangers. If you want to get in the podcast, spam this retard, and you'll be in.
Yeah, you know, if anyone what because we're gonna probably start doing guest features again once we can be bothered.
Oh no.
That's basically what's held us back from doing guest features for like the past for like all of this series is just like I've been too lazy to talk to people about featuring.
It should just be Felix. Yeah, he's just the one always here, or just someone else asleep. No, you can start your own like crime podcast.
What?
True crime podcast.
True crime podcast. I don't like the sound of that. Also, I'd just be reporting on what you do to kids, Byron.
What the fuck?
It's true crime. It's
I'm
true
interested
crime.
now. I'm interested now.
Byron, it's true crime, and like that is true crime. What you do to those kids.
I uploaded on Hentai Haven. I turned them into anime girls.
Oh Lord. Oh. Have you
Okay,
ever?
moving on. Moving on.
Uh, anyway, how about we move on from this to our first recurring segment of this episode, bad news. Of course, bad news for those of you who haven't tuned in before is where we review news items that are just full on weird, badly presented, or just don't make a whole lot of sense. So Byron, have you got any to start us off with?
Hell no, I'll do that now.
Okay.
We are very
Um,
organized.
okay. Well, I've managed to fucking hell. Um, uh, what the? So I've got one here, which Byron, I think you'll feel a particular amount of pride for because it's from the homeland of Mao himself,
Mom
China.
Zabong.
And this headline reads: Chinese killer robots sold to the Middle East.
The Middle East. We're making profit. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Making profit by selling
We're
killer
making
robots
profit.
to the Middle East. So how have you been, in the sweatshops, manufacturing those killer robots?
I am the killer robot.
Because of course that's why we weren't recording. It's not just because we couldn't be bothered to record. It's
No,
because
I was say I was
it's
having a
because
holiday
Byron.
in the
It's
Middle
because
East.
yeah, that's where you were having your holiday. It was in the Middle East.
The great sunrise.
Oh my god. Did someone mention human rights?
Hell no, what is that?
Oh my! I've just seen a picture of the supposed killer robot. It's like those big drones, but uh there's just like a machine gun attached to the base.
I'm gonna search this up.
Yeah, search up Chinese killer robot.
The fuck am I looking at? I don't even know which one I'm looking at.
No, I've just looked it up on images. I don't think it's there. Oh wait, no. Go down to it's like the fifth line. It's like yellow. It's like yellow. Oh no. Oh no. I just realised what I've said.
You're racist.
No. Oh, it's on the second line down as well.
Military AI. Is that one?
Military AI. No. Just alright. Look on the second line down. It says China is exporting killer robots to the Middle East.
Oh, okay, there we go, there we go.
Yeah.
Wait.
It looks like those plastic tables.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like
thinking.
those plastic tables
What's wrong with
that
the
they
legs?
for outside use. It just looks like they've strapped half a remote control helicopter and a gun to one of those. Oh my god.
Sneak on hundreds.
If you
Sneak on. You see a bright yellow. You see a bright yellow helicopter holding a gun. I wonder what is that.
Yeah,
Never mind.
what's
Let me just walk
that what's
past.
that table doing in the sky? Oh well,
What's
guess I'll
that?
never
Who's
know.
that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
Killer drone.
It's death. Oh my god,
Oh,
look in the recommended images underneath that one. It's like the one entitled Killer Robots. It's just it looks like it's doing the Heil Hitler salute.
where's? Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like some retarded Terminator.
Oh my god, it does look like the most clapped version of the Terminator.
Scientists plead to stop creation of killer robots.
It's like the first the first design of the Terminator where they just couldn't be they didn't have the budget to make arms, so they just strapped guns to its torso.
In America,
They're like,
you
yeah,
can't
this
afford to do
works.
CGI. In America, you can't afford to do CGI, but you can afford guns to shoot kids.
Oh,
We're
the
down with
other
it too.
kids with the pumped up tits. I was looking through Twitter today and I saw I think something that Big Boy Zoidrek HD, friend of the channel, had I think he retweeted or liked or something, and it was it was a meme. It just said uh and adults don't think battle royale exists. Boomers, and it was just a picture of a high school. Just
Oh god. Oh god.
yeah.
That's perfect.
Oh my god. I think we're delving too much into like genuinely bad news here. So how about
You
Byron?
should have to spice things up from time to time.
Byron, have you managed to find an item of bad news?
Hell no, these are actually bad news.
Oh, okay.
I want to find something that's funny.
Okay. I've got a couple here. Um,
I mean, there's mother of four children electrocuted after smartphone falls into tub.
what?
That's not funny, but it's bad news.
Oh, that's like genuinely bad news. Oh,
Yeah, that's like, what the hell am I finding?
um, where is it?
And like, man killed his pregnant wife for a late preparation of a meal.
Oh my God! What the
These
fuck?
ain't these people ain't right.
What the
These people ain't right.
what the fuck is this? What is Byron? I've managed to find I've managed to find secret photos of your house. Uh, just look at the news the news article.
This was sponsored by Asia One.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
open
would you like to read out the headline for this one because
open
you can't even get past the first word. The first word is too much for you. Oh my
open
god.
for business. China's bars. Entrance is a massive vagina.
Yeah. So
You
there's
are
pictures and it's pixelated, but you can tell it's pretty vivid. Like the legs are there as well. Oh god.
whose idea was this? They're
Yeah,
genius.
who decided it'd be a good idea? You know what? Oh, so a bar owner's idea of decorating its front door to exude more feminine charm in light of Singles Day. Um, uh, the pub's entrance sported a pair of inflatable legs. No, no.
It was taken down 8 hours after. Oh, lucky.
Ah.
The owner was fined $780.
The staff were like promoting it as well with like the photo of the door saying, "Oh, come here! I've specially," and they like captioned it, come! I've specially prepared myself for you." Oh, that is vile. Oh my god.
Now I'm interested in who went inside.
Oh,
He was like, his big brain was like, just like,
well,
oh,
I
I'm trying to
imagine
walk in.
if you were there, you probably would have, Byron.
Yeah, definitely, but
I mean,
like,
you're considering owning a hentai haven bag, so there's.
and this was only 2 days ago. This article was posted. This could have been me.
Uh, this is just
Breathe,
I
breathe.
can't. There's like this is just genuinely terrible. Um, instead of welcoming more customers, the bar entrance sparked outrage. I mean, I don't know
Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
how would there have been any other outcome to this? How?
But where are the people celebrating? There are people angry. But what are the people that are actually happy for?
Oh my god. The bar's spokesman said that it has made a public apology.
I don't think that's. I don't think
I
that's
did,
enough after
but
showing.
I did. And their excuse was that they didn't fully consider the consequences because they were young. I don't. This doesn't make any sense. This just like.
Just don't think about it. It's China, okay? It's China. We have Hong Kong protests happening. It's China.
Did someone say Hong Kong?
No, they're not funny. They're not funny.
Sorry, but Byron, I understand you've got the overwhelming urge to suppress some human rights there, but you've just got to withhold it for now.
I got last shot. Okay, next.
I mean, you know, I'm English, and you know, as such, you know, whenever I, oh, never mind. Anyway, uh, here's another news article I found. Just
Man, where the hell are you finding all these articles?
I'll probably show you later, but I don't think we need any of like the content itself, but the headline is chemistry professor and Breaking Bad fan arrested on accusations of making meth. I I don't understand. Why is this like? Oh my God, what? Why is like
You know what? He's a man. He's a man.
he's a you know it's like you've seen those like meme gatekeeping posts where it's like you're not a fan of the chain smokers unless you have stage 4 lung cancer. Um,
True.
this is the real life equivalent of that. You're not a fan of Breaking
You're
Bad
not.
until you've cooked up some meth. And that
Perfect.
may as well be the what we learned for today's episode, because that's definitely a great message to be sending to everyone out there. So that's the end of the podcast, everyone. Bye. We're 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 gonna go now. And I'm gonna go jump out my window. See you guys
I gotta
later.
go make some. I gotta go make some math.
See you guys later. No, I'm joking.
You just.
Anyway, it's just why. Firstly, um, it's just this. I apparently that they're part of the So I'm just gonna go through part of this article because I just want to understand how any of this has like to.
Send
So
them Discord. Send them Discord.
so apparently, um, two two teachers were arrested 2 days ago. Um, when the science centre they worked at was closed due to an undetermined chemical odour that someone thought was meth. Um, uh,
Huh?
so
Huh?
they found that. So apparently they found that that one of the chemicals used to make meth had been spilled in the lab. I,
Is that it?
this is like I don't understand. Why is this so? Like, their two main pieces of evidence appear to be, we found one of the ingredients for meth there, and which it can be found in most commercial dyes. And the other half of their evidence is the guy likes Breaking Bad. What are you gonna do?
You go to a prison cell. Hey, what are you in for?
I was too much of a fan of Breaking Bad.
My bad. My bad.
Oh my
Actually, I have
God.
to try to find something now. What do we have? We have uh these are not these are actually just
You found anything good there, Byron?
teenage girl sexually assaulted in Castle Park. Sweet young woman hanged herself in her room. The shop stolen from so much it has empty containers on shelf. I feel bad for the shopkeeper.
What? How about you look up strange news instead of bad news? I feel like
Same
that's
thing,
what you
same
might
thing.
be doing wrong here. Oh my God, we've been doing this segment for like 13 episodes, and you still don't understand the basis of it. So, guys, I'm happy to announce there's now vacancies in the Gulag Social Club. Oh my God, this is getting
Follow us on
steadily worse.
twitch.tv. Twitch.tv, where you can join us watching, playing fucking, what is it, Stardew Valley. Oh,
Oh yeah. So speaking of that, we've actually got some plans that perhaps in the new year, we're going to start a series of Gulag Gaming, um, which will be a series that's pretty self-explanatory. It'll be the Gulag Social Club playing some video games. So that can include a whole number of stuff. So, um,
League of Legends, League of Legends.
uh,
League of Legends, League of Legends,
I'll consider it.
mm,
But
mm.
I think top of our list so far are Minecraft, Dauntless, and Stardew Valley. So
Terraria, Terraria.
we might. Oh my God, that is the old days, man. That is the old days. Oh my god! So just for those of you listening to this at home, me and Byron and some other people, we used to play Stardew Valley, not Stardew Valley, but we used to play Stardew Valley a lot as well. But Terraria, we used to play a lot of Terraria, and I don't know, we just kind of stopped after a while, um, and like,
Yeah, I wonder why.
oh my god, nah, Terraria is a great game. I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Terraria.
Oh my.
Terraria.
Anyway,
Plus, for Stardew Valley and Minecraft, you can play it on mobile now.
it's
This
Stardew. Oh yeah,
episode was
Stardew Valley's
sponsored.
on mobile. I've got a Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch, you know.
it's like £8, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think we've probably had enough bad news for one day.
No, 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 no,
Whether
no. I
that
need
be
more. I need more.
our definition of bad news or Byron who takes it far too literally.
Actual bad news.
Actual bad news, yeah.
I mean,
Uh,
we have baby boy born with 3 legs and 2 penises and no anus who live a normal life.
hmm. All right.
Hmm.
Anyway, moving swiftly onwards from that, we've got our next recurring segment, subreddit spelunking. Now, that for those of you who haven't heard of this segment before, maybe tuning in for the first time, we subreddit spelunking is a point in the episode where we go through a subreddit, we look at some posts that stand out, and we give them a nice meme out of 10 review. So today is a hallmark day because today we're looking at r/history memes. Are you excited, Byron? Oh, Byron. It's like Solid Snake. Byron! Byron! Oh my god. So, Byron's currently dead.
Sorry, I
Um,
had to get close to the door before I got raped by the screaming.
oh my god. So, are you excited to look through history memes today, Byron?
El Hitler! Hell Hydra.
Byron, you make me angry, Byron. You make me
Don't make
angry.
me angry.
Okay. Anyway, so let's. So I think I've got a pretty standout meme. I think it's the second one when you look at the hot page. So Byron, have you
Last in Gulag is 4 million a lot. Depends on the context. Military deaths? No. Civilian deaths? Also.
you see Byron cut out there, but it won't be a problem because because if you at home are of age to vote, you should register and vote for Labour because maybe then we'll all have high quality internet and be able to make a competent podcast.
Hell no. You're funny.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, this is like it's one of those classic 4 panel memes, but this is a Doctor Who meme actually. It's a but they've replaced the face of Doctor Who with Stalin. So it's like, is 4 million a lot? Depends on the context. Military deaths? No. Civilian deaths? Also no. Oh my god. So you understand what this is about, Byron.
Hell no.
Ooh.
Breathe. Breathe, Felix.
All right, so I'm gonna have to probably explain this whole subreddit to you. Um,
See, this is now this podcast get educational now.
so
So tune in. All ages are allowed now.
this is a World War Two meme. Basically, there's basically the whole thing is that it's based on the fact that essentially the Soviet army had more men than the German army had bullets. So they just basically threw soldiers at the front lines.
Ah, that's a smart tactic.
And on the Russian front, there were just like millions upon millions of deaths. But it just like even that number kind of still it still wasn't like a crippling amount to the Soviet Union because there were just it was just so many people. Because just so many people live there. So military deaths, no, it's not a problem. We just send more men. Civilian deaths, it's not a problem. We just we send more men from elsewhere.
The front line's a bit weak there. Oh, send more men. Please help. Send more men.
Oh my
This ain't
god.
going well.
So I'm gonna have to try and find a meme that Oh, okay, here we go. Here's a spicy political meme about the United States. Uh, so Byron, you want to have a look at it? So this is like you know like when you were in primary school or whatever, you saw like cartoons of the Trojan horse.
Yep, yep.
So this is a meme on that. So you know, the city is literally any country with valuable resources. The wooden horse is humanitarian aid, and inside regime change, and it's being offered by the United States. So yeah, oh my god, like whenever the US talks about an infringement of human rights, it just means they're not giving us oil.
I love the little drawings of the inside of the horse. Just look at their faces. Look at them. They're like little beans.
Come on, Byron. You got to keep up with. No, we've raised the bar now. It's political memes now.
Vote for Donald Trump.
No,
I'm like 2 years late now.
because all. Have you ever noticed how all US foreign interests are to do with how much oil they have?
No, I am Chinese. Ching chong, bing.
Oh, it was just I think you summoned some sort of ancient Chinese ghost because before you could say bing dong you cut out.
I'm trying to push to talk. So if there's any screaming at the background, I can
Oh
just
my
turn it off.
god, man, just turn off push to talk. It just means you cut off at the beginning and end of all your sentences.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Do you properly hear me?
Yes. Oh my god. So uh oh, okay. So this is one you'll get, Byron. This is one you'll have to get. Otherwise, I'm just disappointed in you.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I saw this one.
Okay.
Wife X this. Henry the Eighth. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, there's like the picture is the image. What is this called again?
It's a Bionicle fan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just going chop, chop, chop.
It's like so you know how like if you get like Lego sets they have like that have like moving parts. You'll have like the pictures on the side that show you how they work. This is like the same for Bionicle, like an axe, and it's going down.
Chop, chop, chop. He just sees the back of a box or the instruction manual.
Chop, chop, chop. Put Photoshop Anne Boleyn in there. It's correct. Uh,
Uh, this is why we don't need females.
it's me,
Men can
special.
sustain
It's me,
themselves.
special guest Henry VIII. Has anyone got any wives?
Chop, chop, chop. Back in the kitchen.
No. They chop 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 in the kitchen, and if they don't chop 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 good in the kitchen, then you chop 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 them.
You chop them. They chop you. You chop them back. They chop you food. You just chop the head off. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I'm trying to look for some.
Felix is dying before even sending me the image.
Oh my god! So these are all memes you're not gonna get though.
So maybe the fans will understand. The fans, I mean us.
Oh my god! All right. Okay. So Byron, have you ever watched the Pokemon anime?
Mm-hmm.
This is a spicy meme then. So so for those of you at home, if you ever seen the episode of Pokemon where it's just like it's Ash versus a bug catcher and it's the battle of the Metapods and all they do is harden at each other. All they do is
I
just
haven't
use
seen the
harden.
episode, but I understand it. I get it.
All they do is use harden. So Ash is the USSR, the bug catcher is the USA, and the Metapods are East and West Germany.
Insert surprise picture face.
It's great. And just on looking on is Misty, who is the UN.
Wait, is that? I thought that was a surprise picture face for a second, just from another point of view.
It does kind of look like the surprise Pikachu face meme though.
Yeah, it does, but like it's so pixelated you can't tell.
Maybe this is the primary origin of the surprised Pikachu face, and then someone spotted it and then went looking for it elsewhere and got the wrong one, and that
East
was
Germany
the
and West Germany. That's where it came from. That's where Pikachu came from.
memes wouldn't exist if it weren't for communism. I'm just saying.
If it weren't for Hitler, then none of this would have happened.
Hey Byron, you know if Franz Ferdinand hadn't been shot, then hentai wouldn't exist.
You cut off halfway, but I heard that hentai didn't exist.
So alright,
That's
okay,
the most
I'll
fantastic
say
part.
it again. So you know if Franz Ferdinand didn't get shot, then hentai wouldn't exist.
I love the guy handing me the gun. Whoever shot, I love you.
Gravillo Princip, you're just gonna go to his grave, put some
For some flowers,
put some flowers, some hentai on there, you know.
I love
Because
you.
you know it's kind of true though, because you know how the Second World War, which was a product of the First World War, which was caused by the shooting of Archduke Ferdinand, the Second World War basically caused anime. Uh,
Yeah, that's how you summarize history.
uh,
That's a brief summary of history right there.
oh my god. So that is basically that is all the history you need to know.
Which is still hentai. If it weren't for a cheese sandwich, hentai would never exist.
Oh my god, yeah, it's the cheese. Oh,
It's the cheese
that is a
sandwich.
spicy history meme. Oh, that is
It's so surprise picture face.
So you know how there's that really awful like Gamers Rise Up level poster, where it's like um it's like Martin Luther King I Martin Luther King I I helped what was it? It's like a picture of Martin Luther King, and it says like I helped end I helped end segregation, um, and it was like and then there's Nelson Mandela. It's like I helped end apartheid, and then there's like a picture of the Joker, and it's I helped stop EA from selling loot boxes. Still underestimate the power of gamers, but like
Wait,
do put that, but like still have the Martin Luther King Nelson Mandela there, and just the first one is just a cheese sandwich. I helped create hentai.
oh no, I remember now. When you said Gamers Rise Up, I was trying to find this thing. There was a let me just copy, send. There you go. I remember there was a video of
What have
this.
you sent? What are you? What is this?
It's a porn video titled "Gamers Rise Up, Fought Those Apart." However, the person that uploaded this was a 9-year-old girl.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh, that's a top tier spicy meme.
We're getting a bit too much. Next. Are you okay there? You're forgetting to breathe.
I've got an industrial revolution meme for you. Okay, look at this.
Industrial ages are ruining the country. Okay, Luma.
It's a oh it's like a painting of like a textiles factory as well from like the Industrial Revolution. It's quality. Uh,
Okay, Luma. Jesus, relax.
okay, Luma.
Luma. With the accent.
Oh, it's like the cat. Looms. Did someone say looms? Give me looms,
Luma.
brother.
Luma.
Just can someone make like a video edit of that where it's just like the loops cat, but they're just throwing looms at it. Uh,
Okay, Alex just said something very interesting.
whoa, what is he?
I'll censor it. Tag a nipper that's always fucking Hopkins.
What? Oh, it's like a. Oh my god, that's bad. That's bad.
Oh god, that pumpkin has it rough.
So the it's like it's like a stick man. So it's like a black and white cartoon image of a sofa that someone has then deep fried, um, drawn like a stick man on with a stick penis going into a pumpkin, and then they've deep fried it again and put tag a boy that's always fucking pumpkins. I I don't think.
I'm so disturbed
And
right now.
for those of you at home, however bad you think this might be, it's 100% worse if you see it in person.
Where do you find this kind of stuff?
I think being that traumatized, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to do one. We can only do one more history meme, and of course, it always comes back to our boy Stalin.
This is worse than the guy cosplaying.
And another classic meme format is the Drake meme.
Mr. Drake saying no, and then the yes.
Yeah, yeah.
This,
So he
the,
says no to Man of Steel as Superman, but he says, but Man of Steel as Stalin.
yes, the real
That's
Man of
that shit.
Steel. He's the real Superman.
Because it's amazing because you know Stalin actually he you know the origin of Stalin's name.
Oh no. Why would I am I
Stalin,
YouTube knowing this stuff?
Stalin means steel. He renamed himself to basically to
Oh.
call himself Man of Steel. So, and that was before Superman even existed. So you know,
I
technically,
don't know how I don't know how
technically, and look at all the red that Superman wears. So technically, we can officially prove that Superman just trying to copy Stalin all along.
Superman, a capitalist figure made by the capitalists, was inspired by Communist King, the god of communism.
The god of communism, Stalin.
Capitalist
Uh,
has been exposed. You will rise up. Gamers rise up.
Anyway, I think that's enough history memes for one day. Um, so let's move on to our next segment. So Byron, what have you been doing recently?
Recently, I've been shopping for hentai merch.
I beg your pardon?
I'm trying to find
So
a.
is this like still about the bag, or are you just or is it just like in general you've been looking for hentai merch? You know, there's like
In
a
general, I
oh,
want to
have
buy
you
the
seen
stuff.
that? Have you seen that really cursed hoodie that's just like made up exclusively of ahegals?
That's what I'm looking at right now. Oh my god! Even better, it's only £14.
You no, stop this now. Stop this, Byron. No.
I want to buy this somewhere else.
No, don't actually wear it. You'll get beaten up. We'll lose diversity on the Gulag Social Club.
I'm spreading culture.
You're spreading culture. Is that what you define as culture?
I mean, it's also sold on Amazon. Does Amazon not have like a? Does not have restrictions for
It's
selling
like
stuff?
me saying, you know, I'm gonna go around give people the plague. You know, I'm spreading an experience. You can't argue with that.
STDs. I'm spreading experience, sexual and deadly.
So Byron, how was the furry convention?
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, the furry convention you went to. Oh no, I've exposed you. Oh no.
Where did this come from? I don't understand what's going on.
No, I just wanted to like blindside you with a random question. Like imagine being like being like a furry, but being a really bad furry, and they just won't accept you.
How bad do you have to be? How bad of a furry do you have to be to not
Maybe
be
if
accepted
you're
by
like
furries?
maybe if you're like fursuit doesn't arrive in time, but you have to go to the convention still. Maybe they don't think you're a real furry. How would you solve that, Byron?
Bring a dog. So I'm just enjoying my meat right now.
What? Are you suggesting you bring a dog and then fuck the dog?
There you go. Not my, it didn't come out my mouth.
Yeah, you
It came
can't
out his mouth.
you can't argue with someone who fucks a dog and they'll just fuck your dog. In the wise words of Tomska, you can't argue with a dog fucker. They'll just fuck your dog.
If
Oh
someone
my
reports
god.
you, just fuck them.
No, not them. Their dog. You don't want
You
to
know,
be
no.
you don't want to be gay.
The police dogs come,
I
just
mean,
fuck them.
even if it's a woman, that's still pretty gay. If it's a man, less gay.
Women have half the chromosomes from a man.
Whoa.
Ooh. That means if you bang a woman, you're also banging her dad.
Yeah, but if you're with a man, then they have the same sex chromosomes as you. That makes it double gay, which makes it straight.
That's no. If they have this, that's just incest.
No. It's sex chromosomes, you idiot.
Oh, okay. I think you
What?
meant like I don't know
What?
why.
No. They're not twins, fam.
I
Oh
was gonna,
god.
my brain when you said that, my brain thought that it was like your brother or something. Yeah, so they're
No,
smashing.
why? Oh my
I was
god,
like,
Byron.
Felix, what's coming out of your mouth?
Incest is just double gay, which just makes it straight again.
It just
You
makes
heard
it
it.
incest.
You heard it here first, folks.
And that's how you make it into incest.
Because you know how people say if you have sex with a man, you're gay, but actually, the X chromosomes match up and the Y chromosomes match up. So those are both things that match up, which makes them both gay, which makes it double gay, which makes it straight. Thank you for coming to my TED talk.
This was the Gulag Social Club. What was it? I don't even know.
The
This
Gulag
was the
Social.
Gulag Social Club. What have you learned today, Felix? What have you learned today, viewers?
Everything is gay, which means nothing is gay.
We are highly sus, but we're also highly big brain. This doesn't make us sus.
Anyway, something I've been doing recently, apart from helping you get your fursuit into the convention on time, Byron, is
He's an accomplice. So if I get blamed, I also have a backup.
what, you get blamed for fucking dogs. Well,
Breathe.
this is an educational video. You can sit your kids down to watch this video, and they'll come out knowing that just in life you gotta fuck dogs.
Oh my god, wait. They're selling a flag. There's a black flag that says hentai for £4.59.
What?
No, it's not a
Okay.
flag. It's not a flag. It's a big banner.
Oh.
It's on Amazon too. Okay.
So you're just gonna buy a banner that says hentai and just hang it up in your room?
I saying I should not.
Yes, I am. So something I've been doing recently is, of course, what I've been playing recently, in fact, is you know this, Byron, because I've posted about it on WhatsApp group chats, put it on my my WhatsApp status. Of course, I've been playing Pokemon Shield.
Swords better, obviously.
Sorry, what's your basis of saying that?
Because what's my basis? I'm really jealous right now.
You're really. Oh fuck. Oh.
I don't even have a Switch. I just want to play some Pokemon.
You said you were gonna get a Switch last year as well.
I was gonna get the Switch Lite, but you know what? Why buy a Switch? You can use that money and buy some RP for some gambling.
Oh my god. Oh no, Byron,
Which is why I'm
please.
struggling with a bit of money right now.
Stop buying Riot points, for fuck's sake, mate. It's just a bad idea. You're gonna end up like Keanu's brother who got addicted to CS:GO gambling.
No, he's not addicted to CS:GO gambling. He's addicted to Fortnite.
No. Like, remember when he was like he was like a massive CS:GO addict, and he just got like
Mm.
addicted to CS:GO gambling. That, that's who you're gonna become. Oh God,
But the problem
like
is
as
that I'm not rich, but I'm also addicted.
Fortnite is terrible, right? I don't like Fortnite, but at least it doesn't have loot boxes. Is all I'm saying.
You know what else does have loot boxes? Overwatch. What's happening with Overwatch? Overwatch 2.
Well, Overwatch. Oh yeah, but Overwatch. Overwatch is like purely Overwatch and Fortnite as well. They're just purely cosmetic items. Um, and you know what really angers me is like when you're on YouTube and you see an advert for League of Legends, and it's like it's none of that pay to win garbage, which is just so obviously bullshit. Because
Breathe. Breathe.
because you know people who pay to buy the top tier champions get an edge in games, which means they're paying for an advantage, which is the definition of pay to win.
To be fair, I can't say nothing against
No,
that, to be honest.
there's no refuting to that. It's just those adverts are like just outright lying.
I haven't seen
Oh,
a League advert in like 10 years now.
I get them so often.
I I play League of Legends every day. I play like an hour. I'm so
And there's
angry.
like there's this one advert. It's like, hey guys, how about you do this? Why don't you download League of Legends? What if you download League of Legends, play it, and they get instantly hooked? I did that. I didn't get hooked. It's
This this podcast was sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, Mobile Legends, bang bang. Any other mobile game.
oh my god, fucking hell. So have you seen Jedi Fallen Order came out? What was it? 2 days ago? It was 2 days ago.
It came already.
Yeah, it came out 2 days ago. And
I'm still getting
it
pre-order
looks,
ads.
it looks sick.
I'm still
It's
getting
just.
pre-order ads.
Have you seen any trailers for it?
Nah, I just see the ads, but I
Oh,
just
it's
skip
like
it.
because the one thing that's always stopped me from playing Dark Souls is there's just I like the idea of it. There's just no Star Wars in there. It's just no, I'm joking. But Jedi Fallen Order does actually look really good, and it does look like something I genuinely want to play. So that might be my next purchase. Might be the
New top
next thing.
seller.
I might even if the others aren't around for Gulag Gaming, I might actually end up doing a bit of streaming of it. You never know.
Stop streaming by yourself. Ah, my toaster can't run it.
Guys, remember twerks for subs. What was it? Squats for subs. That's it.
Oh, I just imagine you with a webcam.
Thank God I don't have one, eh?
Every sub, and every sub is a naked sub.
Oh Jesus Christ, man, no,
To us,
no.
it doesn't actually look that bad.
I think that's like an infringement on some sort of human right to. Anyway, uh, any other new releases you've seen this week, Byron, that caught your attention?
Let's see. There was Pokemon. There was this. What else? What else? Hmm. That's oh yeah, Death Stranding, right?
Yeah, that was like a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I'm still not sure what it is. Um,
It looks cool, I guess. It's like I've seen a lot of posters for it. It looks really cool,
it's got
but
like kind of weirdly mixed reviews. People call it like overindulgent, and like, bit. Oh my God, Alex has just been posting memes.
there's a guy eating a chip. What's it called again? There's a guy eating a monkey's chin.
What? Oh my God! Oh my God! That is
You should probably give him a chat back.
the meme above it is great. It's So
You have been
Byron,
found guilty.
no, I'll read this out because
Okay,
it
okay.
applies to you, Byron. So it's the Doge court, and the Doge judge is passing sentence, and he says, "You have been found guilty of the heinous and unforgivable crime of supporting an e-girl's Patreon. For this, I sentence you to untold eons of unimaginable pain."
Not getting your ego bathwater.
Oh my God! Why? Why did you have to bring that up? Uh, Maybe that's what we could do if we do a Minecraft series. We just make a
What? Sell our own merch?
no, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
bathwater merch.
We've got to make a. We've just got to make a massive tub of bathwater. We've got to make a and we've got to it's like if you ever seen a Yogscast video, right? So
No.
back in they were big Minecraft YouTubers back in the day, and they made a series called the Jaffa Factory, where they were just making Jaffa cakes, or well, as close as you can get in Minecraft. But they so our thing is going to be like that, but it's going to be the bathwater factory.
I'm fucking scared now.
I'm
I'm
telling you
imagining
now,
some weird
man.
stuff.
I'm telling you now. It's gonna work, man.
This is the new trend. They
Alright.
won't see us coming. They got us in the first half, but
Uh,
nothing interesting. There's no other interesting games.
really? Yeah, I suppose that's
I
been.
mean,
It's been. I mean, it feels like a bit. It's been a bit of a big. Uh, I mean, this autumn has been pretty big in terms of releases. I mean, we had what was it? We had Cyberpunk, of course.
mm,
Um,
I
uh,
mean, Rust is coming on console soon.
yeah. I mean, who cares though?
Yeah. What else? What else?
There's also we also had like of course the games we mentioned already, and other stuff like of course Luigi's Mansion 3 came out for the month of Spook. um, didn't actually get to play it. I don't have that, but I might get it soon, and then maybe then you'll hear my opinions on it. It does look like a really good game though.
You know what you get? Ultimate Fishing Simulator VR, 15% off.
Oh my god. Um, anyway,
It
so
counts as a sport. Okay.
so now how about we move on to the quiz? So as per usual, with each week, what happens is we have a category for a quiz, an easier topic, a harder topic, and whichever topic they choose, the contestant will have to name as many things that come under what I give them in 30 seconds. I'm
Problem here is that I'm the
good
only
at
one.
explaining things. So, Byron, how you feeling? You nervous? You nervous about taking this quiz? You
How
you.
about this week? I whip out the no you sign. I'll be the one asking the question, sir.
What is this? This is like an. Are you like RPing LA Noir?
I am your inspector. Your inspector call. The inspector calls. Call me inspector. Fucking. I don't know. What's the guy's name
Have
again?
you
Ghoul.
already forgotten his name? Ghoul, yeah, Ghoul.
It doesn't matter. I'm not doing English, am I?
Fam, but like that was the basis of like a quarter of the GCSE. How have you already forgotten it?
Shh.
Oh my god. Anyway, so Byron, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Well, sorry. First of all, the category is video games.
Whip out that extra hard.
You want extra hard? Okay, so I'd like you
I want hard that
to
no November
name
was
as
investing.
many series of strategy games as you can in 30 seconds.
Let's see. We have Mario Kart counts,
Wait,
right?
no,
It's a
sorry.
strategy tilt.
Wait, no, wait a second. So I'm just gonna load up a 30-second timer. So that gives you a bit of time to think.
Wait,
Um,
do the games have to be like video games or just games in general?
just a series of video games,
Oh, video games.
strategy video games.
Okay, okay.
Um, mm, okay, you've gone awfully silent there, Byron. I'm concerned.
I'm thinking. I have to write my list down. Don't worry about it. I can only think of like five. This thing could serve.
Okay, well, anyway, so You have 30 seconds. Your
Wait,
time's.
hold up. Do sequels count?
Sorry? No,
Do
no,
sequels count?
series.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Alright, your time starts now.
We have StarCraft.
Okay, that's one.
Does Dota, League of Legends, Civ,
There we go.
XCOM. What's it called again?
If you,
Total Warhammer.
I beg your pardon?
Total Warhammer.
That's incorrect.
Does that not count?
That's not a series of games, mate.
Fuck off. Uh,
Oh, and that is
I'm
time up.
struggling.
That is
I'm
time
struggling.
up. So Byron, you got 5 correct answers there, which gives you. I think I'll give you. That was in terms of harder topics. That wasn't as hard as it gets. So I'm gonna give you two.
Relax. I play
I'll
League. I
give
only
you.
play League.
I'll give you 2 points per answer on that one. So you got a total of 10 points. That's a respectable total. Um,
And of course, I won because no other
because
contestants.
no
I won.
one,
I
no
win by
one else
default.
turned up.
I
um,
could have stayed silent. I still would have won.
Keanu has to. So apparently Keanu has to hoover the cum out of his basement, and Byron is not Byron. Joseph is dead.
This racist. I hope you
What?
know I identify as as an active sexual being, member of society. I don't know what I'm saying
Yeah, but you know
anymore.
Joseph identifies as bread, so it balances out. It's not racism at that stage.
He struggles eating bread.
He was sent to this earth by aliens. He was sent here to eat bread.
A meteor came down. What came out was Joseph.
Oh my god. So Byron, now that we're coming to the end of today's podcast, what would you say you've learnt today?
To be a true fan, you have to do math.
What, just like generally, or just like of Breaking Bad?
Just a general. Just
In
a general.
general.
Breaking Bad, never heard of it.
Remember, kids, if you're a true fan of the podcast, cook up some
Do
meth.
some math. You're a true fan of PewDiePie? Do some math.
Winners don't do drugs, unless it's steroids, in which case, do lots of drugs.
Dude. Oh, I want more episodes to come out now.
Oh my god. And what else have you learnt today, Byron?
That this was the Gulag Social Club, and I'm leaving.
Oh, oh, Byron, no. Oh, you've returned.
That was good. That was good.
You got anything else from anything else you want to say before we wrap this up?
No, you're gay.
Okay, well, with that, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and say that today we've learned that to be a true fan of anything, you've got to cook up some meth, and that Byron is best kept away from children and
Doing the
tables.
battlefield.
Oh, wait a second, is that Keanu
Yes.
coming in at the end there? Oh, it looks like we won't be wrapping up after all.
Yes.
So Keanu, how you doing there, man?
I'm doing fine.
So, well, we were about to wrap up, but since you're here, you may as well take the quiz.
No, okay,
He's gonna-
the Gulag Social Club?
So Keanu, today's topic is video games. Would you like the easier category or the harder category?
Hard.
Hard. Okay, so you have 30 seconds to name as many series of strategy games as you can. I'll give you a little
What's
bit
this?
of time.
Can you define a
Strategy game.
game?
You know, anything that anything that in terms of genre is defined as strategy game.
So like Hearthstone.
Um. mm, no. Hearthstone. I mean, yeah. It does. Hearthstone is a card game. It doesn't count as a strategy game.
Okay, I about this then.
It has to uh. Whereas I don't know, something like
Oh, CS:GO. Yes. Okay. I
no,
understand now.
not CS. All right. You've got 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Chess.
That's not a video game.
Oh, online chess.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that.
Online checkers. Halo Wars. What's that game? What's that game? What's that game? What's that game? What's that game that we used to play? I said, oh, is it?
What?
Uh, you know what I'm talking about? The one where you take over the countries and stuff.
Oh, that one.
I
Well,
can't say.
Byron.
Pokemon.
um, but yeah, civilization for a start, Keanu. That was. But
Yes, Civilization.
you managed to
Clash Royale.
grab four answers there in the
Hearts
hard
of Iron.
category.
Clash
Uh,
of Clans.
you managed to grab four answers in the hard category, which gives you a total of 8 points. Sadly, putting you behind Byron's 10.
Oh, what a
You forgot about the
virgin.
main game, League of Legends.
That's not a strategy
It's
game.
Yes,
real-time
it is.
strategy.
Are you serious? League is not real-time strategy. Are you serious?
So,
It's a game for big brain.
Big brain my ass.
yeah. Well, yeah. Not all strategy games are big brain strategy games, but
Shut the fuck up.
So, what have we learnt today?
So, Keanu, having just joined this podcast at the last moment, I'd just like to impart to you. I'll give you the Spark Notes version of what we learned today. You know, like when you're revising, you want the summary of what happened. So I'll give you the summary of what happened. Basically, um, uh,
You are a virgin. Thank you for listening to Gulag.
basically, tables are coming to kill you. Uh, don't let Byron near children. Although we knew that one
We
already.
all knew that.
Yeah. Also, uh, beware of pumpkins.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. So, what have I learnt
make
today?
sure you chop. Uh, fuck dogs.
So what have I learnt today? I learnt to fuck dogs and League of Legends is a strategy game. Okay.
Well, I mean, we can. I mean, I'd probably even debate that, but it's kind of classified as real-time strategy nonetheless. But all that aside, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to this episode. Um, if and you can listen to this podcast, or whether you're listening to it on streaming platforms or YouTube, know that you can listen to it on the other medium as well. So, for example, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Pocketcasts, Podbean, as well as YouTube itself. And with that, I'd like to say that it's. Guys, would you like to say goodbye?
Fuck you guys. Don't watch the stream.
Oh well, thank you very much there. Um, it's also goodbye from me, and I'd like to leave you with the lessons of the day. First, don't let Byron near children. Second, be aware of tables. And third, fuck dogs. And of course, the most important one, which I shouldn't even need to mention at this point, but I will anyway, that this is the Gulag Social Club. I'd like to thank you all for listening, and I hope you join us next time, whenever that is. I mean, I know I said on the last podcast it'd be next week, and that turned into 3 weeks later. But either way, uh, we hope you'll tune in next time, when hopefully we'll have a bit more of a planned out episode for you all. But now, goodbye.